All right, so remember, there's a book called The Power of Questions. If you ask yourself the right questions, your brain will give you the right answers. Remember, we can trick our brains. Just so you know, I studied the brain. I paid thousands of dollars to study the brain, tens of thousands. Your brain can be tricked. Your brain does not know the difference between reality and perception. It has no clue. You can trick your brain. The brain is only here, and your brain reacts to survival. It creates survival. It teaches you how to survive. But you can trick your brain. That's what people talk about, do all the meditation, and they do the chanting and, what do you call that? Affirmations and all that stuff. That's why you can trick your brain. I want you to know, psychologically, you can trick your brain. You can wake up every day saying, I'm a millionaire. I attract millions of people. I'm a magnetic personality. You will start to become what you say. Right? When I was a kid, I was a very shy kid. When I got around 14, I said, I don't want to be shy no more. So my dad gave me this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. I was like in the 7th grade. I think I was 11. And I read it cover to cover. I'm like, okay. It says if you want to have influence and you want to be a popular person, then just every time you see somebody, the premise of the book was act excited to see them. I could see Melissa at first period. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? Woo, woo, like that nail color. That's what's up. I could see her at 7th period, like, dang, Melissa, your lip gloss lasts all day. Wow, you should be a photo. Next thing you know, Melissa's looking for me every day, like, hey, T, don't have them powerful work. That's how I was as a 7th grader, right? That's how I teach my son. He's 18. When he used to go through high school, that's how I teach him to be. Because, he's me, right? Starting to speak, same stuff I do, he's doing. I'm like, always be a blessing to other people. But it taught you to be intentional, be excited to see people, be excited. People are attracted to, number one thing people are attracted to is enthusiasm. Mm-hmm. My meetings are enthusiastic. I do it on purpose. Because today, truthfully, I'm dead tired. I have 1 hour's sleep last night.
Wow.
My wife looked at me so much, she's like, man, you look tired. I'm like, well, you must ain't been following my trainers. That ain't what you're supposed to say to me, baby. To lift me up, not tell me, not remind me of where I am right? So you can trick your brain. This is don't doubt me. Just trust me. I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn this type of stuff. You can trick your brain. You can go from zero to hero. You can go from poor to rich. You can go from ugly to beautiful without putting any makeup on. It can happen, right? Because you can trick your brain, right? We got a lot of people out here that's tricking their brain. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all hanging out. People you're like, this person just thinks they're, but look at them. They don't see that reality. They've tricked their brain to be somebody, whoever they want to be, which is awesome. I give them credit for doing that. So you can trick your brain. So trick your brain, right? When I call these agents, they are going to want to come on board with me. 30% of them are going to want to come to EXP. This is the best company. Here's why. When I go to this, before I get out my car in this networking event, I'm going to focus on these areas. I'm going to focus on these areas right here, right? If I get out my car and I go into I ain't just going into a networking event. I'm intentional. That's 2-3 hours. And if we go to cigar bars, 4-5 hours. Right? That's 4 or 5 hours of my time I cannot get back. Right. And